The Amazons won their home opener against the Miami Marlins 3-2, playing to a crowd of actual humans. The return of baseball at Citi Field also means the return of a long-standing partnership for the Mets and Citi. It's called the Citi Community Home Runs program, and it benefits No Kid Hungry. Every home run by a Met at Citi Field puts money into the No Kid Hungry pot. And by my account, Jeff McNeil is helping the cause with his home run in the bottom of the ninth, tying the game in true, exciting Mets fashion. Joining me to tell us about the Citi Home Run program is the first baseman for the Mets, number 20, Pete Alonso, the outfielder, number 3, Curtis Granderson. I don't know your number, but I'm going to give it my all. Pinch hitting, the head of Citi Retail Services, David Chubak. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Thank you all for joining us. Pete, I want to start with you. Congratulations. I always relish the opportunity to see you in your casual clothing. I love the cap. So McNeil not only helped the squad win, but his homer benefits this organization that you're a part of. So tell us how important this is to you.
Oh, it's extremely important. But the one thing I do want to say, I hope his bat flip helps too, because that was just as special as the home run.
It was extraordinary.
Yeah. But to me, this means a lot. I think that I just have such an incredible opportunity, not just to represent the city on the field, but I want to be able to help those in need. And being the home run ambassador means a lot, because I get to help people in need and put food in people's bellies. And I'm just really happy to represent such a good cause and help the communities of New York, because this city just means so much to me, and I just want to help out as many people as possible.
I know Mets fans know that you love a good home run, and they know you as a player, but I think that this opportunity really helps fans see the human side of you, because players are humans too. But I can't not focus on those cleats you wore. They were fire. Were those cleats in homage to No Kid Hungry?
No, they weren't, unfortunately. So the red and green people are like, oh, why red and green? Why red and green? Yeah. It's the home run apple. So it's like yeah. So we're playing in the Big Apple. So they're little apple themed cleats, because we're playing in the Big Apple. So I decided to get a little stylish, a little witty and creative.
You're trying to keep up with Lindor and his New Balance shoes. I like it. I'm just waiting.
Absolutely.
I'm a size 6.5 women's, by the way. David, the Citi Community Home Runs Challenge has been around since 2016. Colin, my partner in crime in the booth, we love whenever there's a home run, we get to say that home run, benefits No Kid Hungry. So tell us what the partnership is and why it's so important to do with the New York Mets.
Well, we at Citi love a good home run, and certainly by our beloved New York Mets. And we love seeing that screen come up every time our Mets hit a home run, especially at Citi Field. Look, the importance right now is, unfortunately, in this pandemic, is food insecurity is a really tough challenge, especially here at home in New York. 1 in 4 children across the country facing food insecurity, 1 in 3 in the New York area. And that's heartbreaking. And we at Citi want to do our part, and we're so delighted and proud to work with our beloved Mets and with No Kid Hungry, a terrific organization. And it's great. Every time the Mets hit a home run at Citi Field, $2,000 goes to No Kid Hungry and child hunger relief. And what that means is 20,000 or so meals for every home run. And so for the last couple of years, we've been doing this with the New York Mets and with No Kid Hungry. It's been about over $1 million meals, $1 million, excuse me, which translates into about 10 million or so meals for kids who need it. That's just terrific.
That's right. And this year, you're going to have something new, Fan of the Game Sweepstakes. What's that?
Yeah, it's really exciting. I mean, look, in this social distance, limited attendance world, we're trying to find a way to connect and give our fans and give our people here in New York a chance to participate. And what it is every game, there's a fan of game. And if you participate in the sweepstakes by going to sny.tv/CHR, you can enter. And what's really exciting is for anyone who donates $5 or more as part of the program, they'll be entered into 25 sweepstakes raffles to participate. Every time the Mets hit a home run, there'll be a fan of the game winner who can be entered into a number of prizes. And what's really great is every time the polar bear, every time Pete hits a home run, the fan of the game will get a chance to meet Pete virtually. And how awesome is that?
I mean, this is fantastic. Curtis, I know you've met Pete not just virtually. What's your thoughts on this polar bear you're sharing the screen with?
It's awesome to get a chance to be here with, one of the up and coming stars that's doing amazing things in the city of New York, representing Queens out there and getting that apple, which was my favorite thing as being a Met, to keep rising up. And it's awesome that you're paying homage on the shoes. So really cool for that. And I really want to piggyback off of what the polar bear talked about with the bat flips. I know that's not a part of the Citi Community Home Runs right now, but fans, this is how you can make it a part. Every time these guys bat flip, here's your chance to donate $5. So you could donate it for whatever, but the bat flips as well, that's how you start to raise that money for it. And again, it's going to a great cause. Food insecurity is real, and not knowing where your next meal is coming from is definitely difficult. Just think about your day when you don't get breakfast to start the day, how cranky you get. We even have a term, hangry. So these individuals, especially kids, that don't know where their next meal is coming from, their breakfast, their lunch, their dinner, day after day after day. So every home run that Pete and the Mets are hitting is doing more than just helping the team win ball games, but it's getting a chance to put food into a lot of these young individuals' stomachs.
This is a wonderful organization. I love the camaraderie between all of you, but specifically between Curtis and Pete. Before I let you go, Pete, I don't get to talk to you a lot anymore because of COVID, but what are you going to do to prepare for tomorrow's game? I'm getting there nice and early. 1:10 first pitch against the Marlins. The game yesterday ended in a little bit of a controversy, but a W is a W. Are they coming for your heads?
Well, I mean, it's the NL East. I mean, every single day we've got a target on our back. And for me, tonight I'm going to watch some video on the bullpen and the starting pitcher, and I'll formulate a nice little attack plan. So I'll have a little something for him, and I know the rest of the guys will too. So it's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a nice Saturday, and it's time to get a series W.
LFGM. Gentlemen,
Right.
Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time. Curtis Granderson, Pete Alonso, the pinch hitter whose name I'm suddenly forgetting, but I love you to death. David, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Don't forget to enter the sweepstakes. Enter fan of the game. Just head over to the website right there on the screen. Mwah, mwah. Baseball's back, baby. See you guys at the ballpark.
Go Mets.